Welcome back, YouTube, for another episode of Travis Does Firewood. I have about an hour before I need to get my kids from care, and so I just sharpened up my husky, and I want to buck up these limbs, the branches, so we're ready to split. So I think I can get this done in the time frame. So let's do it. like I missed anything. Do you see any longer limbs, branches that are worth chopping up? I think I got everything. So those are the branches for the maple. Everything else for the maple is good to go. So hopefully we can do that as soon as tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see in terms of time. I guess there's no rush because it's not going to be fine for the fall next year, but I still want to get my yard cleaned up, so this wood was not expected. So while I'm here, open the chainsaw. Yep, I just checked my watch and my phone, and yes, while we're here, I do have time, so let's get rid of this cedar, buck that up, the boards and the rounds, and so those are done, and then the punky wood, swing and toss it. So let's do that now. So it is the next day. We're going to split this up into yesterday and today. Yesterday we bucked. Today we're going to split the maple and then the cedar rounds, toss the punky stuff. But I want to interject before I start splitting. In my last few videos, last two, I got a logo. I have a new logo for my YouTube channel, and the little intro, little something like in there with the new logo, like I think that's pretty badass. So I want to thank my new friend Jonathan over at Ruckus Design Company, who has helped me out with my logo. And if you're interested in my seamless plug with his logo, with his company, I'm going to put the information down below. Go and contact him. Super chill guy to work with. I don't think he does specifically Firewood logos, but he helped me out with my consulting business as well. So he does signs, banners, vehicle wraps, channel letters, graphic design, branding, much more. So if you're looking and needing anything like that, go ahead and contact him, and he'll get you set up. So definitely his prices were on point, but wanted just to plug that. So yeah, let's figure out where we're going to put this stuff before we start to split. So here is my premium maple that I used last winter when it was super cold, and this kept my house toasty. So this is season stuff. I got this partial row here, and remnants this row here, and one final row. So I would like to keep all like woods together, or like personal versus the wood that I'll be selling. Ideally I could do like a partition, like a pallet wall here, and have like unseasoned and seasoned, but then I have to like move this. And in my opinion, and I agree with a few other YouTubers on this, you want to touch your firewood as little as possible. Touch it once or twice, and then that's it. Because in terms of you touching it is more time, and that time can be used for other things. So I don't want to put it here. And then the other location is this stuff that is my other personal that I will burn. Probably this is like another good high grade hardwood stuff that I'll burn first before I do my premium. But this is mostly full. There's some room here, but I don't want to mix seasoned and unseasoned, so it's obvious what is ready to go and what's not. So we have to find a different spot. So over here next to this is that spruce that is seasoned, and then the shorty cookies of the fir that continues this way. And I'm still using the fir for bundles and what do I call them, racks of wood for the firewood stand. The fir I have an order for a third of a cord or a cage soon, so I don't want to touch this. I think that cage is gonna wipe out my fir, so then that point I can revamp this area for stuff, even though it's kind of hard to get to, but I don't want to move the wood twice, so I guess this area has got the weight still. So there's reason why I have the wood out here in the open here, even though it's shady in terms of east west. Is it some of the wood before my woodsheds back here is this under this canopy, which I mentioned before. Definitely not ideal, but I do have stalls in here that are just now used for storage that were used for wood. That's why I built the thing, right? So I think this area here that is used for storage, and this is that seasoned wood that I split up that I'll use intermix for my firewood stand, and it's some storage area to keep things dry. So I think this stall here and that stall together, that will be the new spot for this maple. And being definitely a full year, that should be give enough time to season, and then I won't stack the rows tight together. I'll leave space in between so there's more airflow, and then that back tarp I will fold under so there's airflow north and south. So that's my game plan. That's what I'm gonna do. So now I'll spend time to clean this out real quick, so then we can get to splitting. All right, so half of this stall is taken, is organized and empty. I put down a new pallet, cut to size with my smaller husky. There I put the split seasoned bundle wood that I mixed my other wood with back there. So definitely not ideal, but hopefully I'll make a lot of bundles and sell a lot of bundles in the near future, so that's better. And then I put some of the bigger rack wood in front of the premium maple that's seasoned. So right here, so that's more or less maybe 1.5 racks of the bigger size, like bonfire wood. That's already seasoned, so hopefully that will be fine. I still have access to in here if need be for my sauna guy who buys the premium maple for his sauna. So I have a few more minutes, have 20 minutes to start to split. I think I'm going to work into the cedar, since that's in front of where we are going to be working. And I think I'm going to stack the cedar where we have the new cookie bin. I'm thinking about, because these are full length 16 inches, right, of cedar that can be sold in the future. So I'm thinking about using the cedar and building building a wall right here to kind of hold up the cookies. And yes, that's mixing wood, which I don't like to do, but I don't have any other locations to put the cedar. Come on, light. Here we go. Any other locations to put the cedar at the moment. So I think that should work out in terms of me keeping a mental note without bringing out signs of what species of wood, and if it's dry or not, or when it was processing. Is the cedar. Nice little pile, not too much but not too little, enough to do and not let go of waste. I do have one more. There you go. I have one more. The first wheelbarrow I've already put down there ready to be stacked. So let's stack this cedar real quick, and then we can segue to the maple. So that is the split cedar all stacked up here in front of the cookies. So now when I have more cookies, I can just go off to the front here and lob them in, a kind of natural barrier to make a wall, and then the pallet for the back wall. So I think that should work out nicely. If you're wondering why I didn't some of those pieces smaller to make kindling, it's because, well, one, I have a lot of pre-cut kindling in the wood yard, so I don't need any more, as well as those pieces, those chunks, rounds, were disposed of because they had knots in them, and I know that because I have gotten I received enough wood from my cedar guy to know what's in these blocks. So definitely not the prettiest of wood, but nonetheless wood that will burn. So I do have some cookies here that I need to put up in the bins or put somewhere. I may just put those in that cookie bin, so just and not add more in the ICBD totes here. So yeah, let's see if there's more time, and we can split up some of the maple here. the maple is done, finally. I've been working on this for several days, on and off, doing my other work and working in my house, and yeah, so finally got that done. I had to do some resplits. I'm not making kindling, but I want to make sure that this is small enough where it will dry, especially under this shelter, not getting a lot of sun, not getting a lot of wind, so smaller is better. So in terms of guesstimation of how much this wood is, I'm guessing a little bit over half a cord. We see I went above 4 feet. I am like 5'2" on good days. It's above my head, so maybe 5.5 feet, maybe high. And then come around here, and we do have the 3 rows, 1, 2, and then a gap, and 1. That's, yeah, maybe about 5 feet or so. So like 5 by this is probably 1 pallet, so like 4 or 5 feet wide, a bit more than the half a cord. So what would you sell? So what are you selling your premium hardwoods for this season? On the Facebook groups about firewood and chainsaws and processors, there's a big debate of people undercutting and selling cheap cords, and people who do it more of a side hustle or for a living. People aren't buying their wood because people are buying the cheaper wood. It's really a crazy argument, but I think last year hardwood, a cord was going to go for that, like a 360. I'm not sure what the average price right now in my area for this season is, but it's so let's say, what is that, the 180 of wood. I mean, granted, this is my personal stash. I probably would not be selling this, but in terms of like worth, a free wood. So yeah, that's great. As of right now, I have no wood in the yard to buck or split. Everything is split and stacked. It is a glorious, magical feeling. I hope that you all feel that for a glimpse of time as you're cutting wood and doing firewood business, because as you know, the work never ends. There's always work to do in the wood yard, whether that's picking up more wood, with the raking leaves, building shelters, sharpening your chainsaw, whatever. But there's always work to do, and you all know that. There was a pallet right here of some cherry wood that I found that came in one of my loads from my cedar guy. I split that and I stacked it in my personal section for this winter. As I split it, I moisture tested it, and it was right at 19 to 20%. It felt like it was kind of wet, but I'm gonna trust my moisture meter. So I won't get to this for probably another month or so. Right now we're burning every other day, and then if we burn, it's usually during the evening times to take the chill off, and we don't wake up to a cold house. But it's not a full blast burning season yet. I know that will come very, very soon. But yeah, so I got the cherry in here, so that's all good to go. There was as I was stacking the maple, an apple round that had that split up, so that was at the bottom part down there. Some more apple, so that will burn with the maple when I get to that. So have a little fire going here, trying to burn some brush and debris. It's always good in terms of like ambiance, especially when you're by yourself, to have a fire going as you're processing wood. I think that's... Sorry, my battery died. It's funny when the SD cards last longer than the batteries do, but anyway, I forget where I was at because I did some more stuff after my battery died, because I didn't want to go inside yet. Oh yeah, so the rounds that I got with the maple, the ones with the hole in it, put them over here to dry, one here and one over there. So next video we should be able to figure out the mystery behind my idea, and we will go from there. have a few more ideas for videos. If you have any things you want me to cover or not cover, please let me know. Let me know if you like the logo. I appreciate it, and go ahead and check out Ruckus if you are interested in having them help you with your media marketing logo needs. I'm happy, and he's gonna help me with some more signage at the stand, get that looking more professional, with the signs marking each section, the main sign out front, and we may be getting a magnet for the trucks when I'm out on delivery. The logo's out there, no phone number, just the logo and then the YouTube, so people will check me out, because I don't want people, not that I'm a bad driver, I feel that I'm a pretty good driver, but having my phone number on the side, people can be like, you cut me off, like blah blah. No, I don't want that. So anyway, so thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye.